Have you ever dreamed about dying to no fault of your own? Do you often think about getting one-shot by bosses? Does the idea of permanently losing half of your health appeal to you? If any of these answers were yes, it means you're a masochist. It means you should play Dark Souls. But this is probably not you. It's hopefully not you. Before you dislike the video, keep in mind, I like Dark Souls. I do. I have put a little bit of time into it, but I just don't think newcomers to the Souls-like genre should play this game. You must think, okay, Curry, but why shouldn't I play Dark Souls, the co-founder of the Souls genre that in reality means nothing but is still a very big deal? Dark Souls is down there with the worst Souls games I have ever played. Okay, it's not as bad as it sounds. See, I like to play good games. I never review bad games because I couldn't be bothered to get far enough into them to form a valid opinion. That's why my tier list is so skewed to the top. I have played one bad Souls game ever, and it's Mortal Shell. But saying Dark Souls is one of the worst really just means it's a decent game. I got a comment, sanest tier list I ever did see, instantaneous like and subscribe. Now, Kitimer, let's see what you think about it when I put it in the B tier. Which isn't actually bad, but someone's bound to get angry. Of course, I can't just say all the bad things about it without mentioning the good things, because it is still a good game. The most impressive thing about Dark Souls is, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the graphics. For a game as old as my little sister, it looks pretty damn good. You know what's embarrassing? This game that I'm showing you right now isn't Dark Souls. No, it's never been Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls Remastered. And what did they do? What? Demon Souls looks like a completely new game, and they added a new armor set that no one will ever get. And then the main studio that made these games comes out and says, and honestly, I can't tell the difference between these two. The way the graphics make you feel is best described as bleak. There is one pretty scene in this game. The rest of them are just kinda depressing. You creep around the halls of a house watching out for ghosts in New Londo ruins. You trudge through the poison swamp of Blighttown. You see Anal Rodeo for what it really is. You fall and die in the bone pit. It just all oozes atmosphere. If you were paying close attention to what I was saying, it was entirely about how the game presents itself. Is this a reason to play a game? No! Having a world is fine and dandy, but it doesn't mean anything if the moment-to-moment gameplay isn't very fun. Do you see where this is going? Dark Souls 1 is not praised for its intricate combat. That's not to say it's bad, it's not Dark Souls 2. Why games like this are praised for their combat is because of the enemy variety. The enemy is either a mild inconvenience, some sort of knight, or is really annoying, making the combat experience much worse than Dark Souls 2 and 3, even if Dark Souls 2 has bad base combat. The only good thing about this is because there's so much bullcrap, it does feel really good to get past these hurdles. According to YouTube commenter @12345DJ, as you progress through the game, it makes you more and more angry, violent, and insane, just like Hollows. Miyazaki is a genius. LOL, laugh out loud. Counterpoint, losing your sanity isn't fun. I like dying and thinking, yeah, my bad, next time I'll do so-and-so and not put a controller-shaped hole in my wall. Additionally, it is easily the least accessible Souls game I ever did play. Not only do you not know what areas are designed for beginners, but you also don't know what becoming human does, how you're supposed to get a special weapon, what scaling is, how poise works, the divine effect does, what a kindling a bonfire does. And I know I just mentioned this 5 seconds ago, but the upgrade system is abysmal. The way you increase your damage in the Souls games is you upgrade your weapon, but in Dark Souls, it is so weird. I would say this causes a lot of the actual difficulty in the game. I hope you understand what I'm getting at here. Dark Souls' difficulty shouldn't be based off of what weapon you have or what build you have or what knowledge you have of the game and the item's locations. It should be purely based off of skill. Anyways, thank you for watching the entire video. It really means a lot to me.